welcome to the GEasy Class Pack Volume 1. My name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and I'm so excited to kick off this class series with this first video. Do you find yourself searching through your fabric stash for the perfect coordinates? Do you strive to be more confident in your color combinations? If you answered yes, or just love fabric, then a subscription to Goody's Color Club is for you. Goody's Bundle Club is a quarterly subscription program with carefully curated fabric bundles by me sent right to your doorstep. I handpick every fabric in each delivery with 12 half-yard pieces, which will only be available to Goody's Bundle Club members. In addition to an exclusive Stash Builder bundle, each delivery includes a booklet of information on the fabrics I have chosen, the fabric designer, additional fabric suggestions to use with a bundle, and quilt patterns that would be a perfect pairing with the fabric. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. Thank you for being with us, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. We are back in Minnesota in Studio A, and with me is Mr. HP running the show. Are you going to say hi? You're not on camera, are you? No camera today. No mic either. It's been a wild weekend, but we're so happy to be here. So please say hi in the comments. Say hi to your friends and tell us where you're tuning in from. We also have a giveaway at the end of the show, so you want to stick around throughout the whole show. And we love getting some hearts and love throughout the show, so keep commenting, send us hearts and thumbs up. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you follow our page or subscribe to our YouTube channel. On today's show, I have some updates on our virtual retreat, Stripology virtual retreat coming up in March. And then I'm going to talk about our booth in Atlanta for Quilt Con. And I have a great tip of the day for you. So let's kick it in. I am a little bit flustered, I should say, because I arrived from the airport about, 45 minutes ago? Yes, it's been a wild weekend, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But we have to start the show with announcing our winner from last week. If you watched last week, our giveaway question was, what is your favorite mode of transportation? And our winner is, let's see, are you ready for her? She is Kathy Hawkins. Congratulations, Kathy. Probably plane because it's like a time machine. Yes, most times it's like a time machine. You get there really fast. You get there when you're supposed to get there. I love that. So Kathy, send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will get you your gift card right away, $25 gift card. So yay! Yay, Kathy. Well, I was in a time machine. I was supposed to get here this morning, but flights get rerouted and rescheduled, and so after a little stop in Salt Lake City on my way home here from Portland, got me here, 45 minutes ago. So I think I still have ears plugged, and I'm still kind of getting my bearings, but I'm happy to be here. Well, especially if we talk about why I was in Portland, of course, we got our second grandbaby this weekend. On Saturday, our second grandson was born, and so I got to fly out, so I arrived there just hours after he was born, and got to cuddle him right there in the hospital, and he's doing really great. So I brought some pictures to show you guys. Of course, got to brag, some grandma brags. So this is Utley and Sam's second son, Johan's little brother. He's a great big brother already, and yes, that's the quilt I was able to bring him. I have to have a quilt right away. I have a couple other ones going, but this one was ready. And there's Johan holding him for the first time. He was so proud, such a good big brother. And then I really just used up every minute I could to snuggle them, and had my baby time this past few days. So I was there Saturday until today, and so this was even just last night. He fell asleep on me, and until I had to go to bed. He's got a little old man face in the picture. I love that. He's got big chubby cheeks. His name is Leo Andres. Leo means lion in Icelandic, so. Yeah, it's not spelled, well, it's not pronounced Leo. It's Leo. It's got, the O has an accent. Well, it's not an accent in Iceland. It's actual different letter, but Leo. You could say Leo. Johan calls him Whale. Whale. I love that. You'll have your name. All right. So yes, we are in Cloud 9, and he's doing really well. Everything went so perfect in the birth, and he was home the next day, so just thrilling. So he'll be a big boy already next time I see him. But you may have noticed that little quilt. That was the Zoe quilt. I made a little baby quilt, so that's what he got with him. So that was that, but I wanted to mention, I don't have the graphic with me, but we wanted to mention we are coming to Quilt Con at the end of the month. We're already starting to prep. If you're coming to Quilt Con, this is, of course, the Modern Quilt Guild annual show. So it's a vendor mall and a show, so we'll have a booth. And I'll be doing a little presentation on Sunday as well on their little stage. So it's in Atlanta this year. Atlanta, Georgia. So if you are anywhere in the area, and please stop on by, come on over. We'll put our booth number and everything in the newsletter so that you can make sure to find us there. Yes, we are prepping this week, getting everything packed up, or get ready to be packed up to drive to Atlanta in a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. It's exactly 2 weeks, around the corner. So excited about that. But I think it's just time to go straight into our segment, our tip of the day for Tipsy Tuesday. Are you guys ready for a little tip of the day? Mr. HP, you ready? All right, so tip of the day today, I am going to show you how you can cut 60-degree triangles with the Stripology XL ruler. Now, of course, we have a longer video of this, but I just wanted to show you this really quickly because it's really easy and fast. If you cut 60-degree triangles before using a small ruler, check this out. So I have my strips already cut. These are 4-inch strips, 4-inch wide. So I'm just going to cut these. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And I like to, since I'm cutting triangles, I can have double-folded strips. So I'm going to just lay them like this. And I'm using the diagonal lines on my cutting mat. This is our Stripology cutting mats from Creative Grids. So I'm using the 60-degree line on the mat to kind of, let me move it over here so that you can see better. And of course, however many you are comfortable cutting at the same time, you can stack up a couple of strips if you want. And then, well, let's put one more since this one's so pretty too. One more. So I have 3 strips here, 6 layers. And now I'm going to cut them. So I'm taking my ruler and finding the 60-degree line on my ruler. So this black line, I'm going to put it over here so you can see it. Black line here, 60-degree line. I'm going to line that with the bottom of the strip. So it's aligned with the bottom of the strip all the way. And I know my 0 slit, that's where I'm going to make my first cut. So I make sure that I am trimming all my selvages off in that first cut. So now, since this is a 60-degree or a 4-inch strip, so that is the increments that I'm going to cut. So first, we just cut through the 0, and then every 4 inches because the strip is 4 inches wide. And so now I'm just cutting diamonds. So if you have a pattern using diamonds, this is exactly what you would do. Now if you get to this point here, you can see that I can't reach all the way through. I'm cutting through the 16 and I couldn't reach all the way through, and that could work if you have longer strips. So what I do, I remove the sliver that I trimmed off here, and then I can slide my ruler upwards until the line is aligned with the top of the strip. And then, as you can see on the Stripology ruler, there's a line that comes straight down from the 0 slit, so I can make sure that's aligned with this cut edge. And I can go right back into my 16 and finish that cut all the way. So as you can see, these are now diamonds, but we don't want to do anything with them yet. So you can see, I'll show you, this is a diamond. But I'm going to put it right back because now we're going to cut triangles. Cut these diamonds into triangles. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the ruler counterclockwise, and you will see up here on the top, on the 0 slit, you'll see the 60-degree marking corner and another 60-degree line going the opposite direction. So I want to line the 60-degree corner here at the top of that first edge here, and you will see that the line going down is aligned now with the top of my strip. So yes, the ruler is sideways. For me, as a right-handed person, it's easy to cut this way. If you're left-handed, you might want to just rotate your mat and it will be a lot easier. So then I'm going to make the same cuts as before through the 0, the 4, 8, and 12. And I have my 60-degree triangles. Now, of course, if you're going to be piecing these, what is going to be really helpful is using our point trimmers. So in particular, our 60-degree trimmer is made for 60-degree triangles or 60-degree angles. So what you want to do is take that trimmer, align it with the sides of the triangle, and then trim your little points off. And that way you are going to have a very easy time piecing with these or piecing them together. You can piece them to diamonds, triangles, or anything else because you have those blunt edges. All those dog ears are gone, so it's going to come together like a breeze. And this is just fun to play with just triangles. You can do all kinds of shapes. You can put it into circles and all kinds of things. So I think I might just cut these all up and play with them and make a quilt. So there it is, 60-degree triangles. All right, so how many of you did not know this, that you could do this with a Stripology ruler? Diamonds and triangles. Oh, you're raising your hand. Well, now you have not been paying attention. I wanted to show you one sheet that is available on our website. One of our charts under, you can find that under bonus templates and charts, bonus charts and templates, I guess, right at the top of our website. This one is specifically for the 60-degree triangles. So this is for if you are going to stripologize a pattern that tells you to cut and use a 60-degree ruler if it has a blunt edge. So if you can adjust your pattern. You want to cut a 1/4 inch wider strip than told in the pattern if the pattern is using, for example, the Creative Grids 60-degree triangle, because all our triangles will have a tip and then we trim them off. So make sure you grab that little extra sheet if you're playing with 60-degree triangles. So if you have any questions on this, make sure you post them in the comments and I will see if I can answer any of those. Do you see any questions popping up? I don't think so. Can you do this with the original? So you cannot do the triangles, you can do the diamonds, and then you can just cut those apart because the original is not long enough. It does not have the line going the other direction. So, but you can cut diamonds with the original for sure, and then you can just cut them apart into triangles. So a lot better. All right, so a lot faster than moving a ruler and turning it and all these things. So it goes really, really fast. All right, so we are, tomorrow is our first Zoe section of our class packs. So our GEasy class packs have been going on for a month now. We finished Katrina in January for 3 sessions of Katrina, and then last week we had our live Zoom day. So tomorrow our Zoe, first part of Zoe, goes live, and we're very excited. But I thought we would show you a little kind of a sneak peek of what our amazing students have been up to, all of their awesome Katrina quilts. Now, some of them, of course, are not finished, but we put together a little slideshow for you of a lot of Katrina quilts. So check these out.